Hello and welcome everyone. This is Darius Barazandeh, and in this 5-minute video, I think it's going to be 2 parts. So if this interests you, look for part 2. We're going to be talking about past life regression, and I want to share 2 of my past life regression experiences and why you might want to do a past life regression. And what is a past life regression? Well, the theory or the idea is that as we reincarnate into different physical bodies, we still carry around the same imprints, the same traumas and memories at a cellular level and even at a soul level of other lifetimes. So traumatic experiences, things that didn't go right, things we didn't understand or resolve or ultimately heal in other lifetimes can carry forward as this karma in this lifetime. And we can get an idea of that by looking at maybe some of the areas where we really feel blocked and stuck. And so past life regression through hypnosis techniques or sometimes meditative techniques can take us back into that other lifetime, and we want to extract the lesson. We want to understand what was the lesson and what was the perception that we can shift in that frame of consciousness at that time so that we can come back into this lifetime without having that trauma. So I want to share what happened with me. I became a certified hypnotist and metaphysical hypnotist, both clinical and therapeutic and also metaphysical. And I was doing a sort of a advanced session and got a chance to work with a hypnotherapist on a few things that I was having challenges with during the training and during some of the stuff we were doing as a group getting together. And one of the challenges I had was some relationship trouble at the time. This was back in 2005. And I had a hypnotherapist regress me back to the root of what I was dealing with. What we basically did was we created the feeling and the perception that I was feeling in the moment and sort of magnified it, which is, you know, sort of like creating it to a higher degree. And then we went back to the time when I first felt that feeling. And in my first experience, I went back to, it was Babylon or Mesopotamia, very, very long time ago. And I was very wealthy, very rich, had a lot of money, and was on a bed, and it was the day of my passing. Actually, was one of the moments in that lifetime that was significant to where I was at, and I was dying alone. I had no family, no friends. I was very I guess powerful person, but was very empty in the heart. And I remember being in this bedroom chamber. It was so real. I was laying in this bed. I was bone thin, emaciated. I could look down at my legs and they were just basically, the sheets were just barely clinging to them. You could see like bones. And I had this veil all around my bed, so I had like a canopy above me, and I could see the morning sun coming in. And it was so real, and it was all marble and stone around me. It was ancient sort of time, and I was dying, and that was my last day on earth. And I remember dying and going out of my body. Now, what was significant about this was in the session, one of the ways that I would do it, and that most people should do it, is to actually do sort of like the quick life review after you die and leave the body. And so I went out through the head as the soul does. And then she asked, okay, take me to the moment. We're going to go to the moment of your passing. And then what did you learn? And so here I am over the body, my own body, and I could see this shriveled mass, you know, with money and all these things, but it meant nothing because I was brokenhearted. But what was fascinating to me was the difference in the energy between being in that body and being heartbroken and devastated and sad and lonely and dying and all of the vestiges and anchors that we carry as a physical body leaves, and we know we're declining, to actually going into the soul level. And when I went into the soul level above my head, it was like this instantaneous expansion. It's like everything just expanded, where I was everywhere. I was all the universe. I was everything. I had all love, all wisdom, all knowing in my field of awareness, yet I was still me. I still felt that tangible essence of Darius as, you know, the part of me that is my most noble, my most loving, my most virtuous, my most aliveness was all still there. Now I'm going to go to the second past life experience, and then I'm going to tie it all together and give you some ideas as to how you can use this. So look for video 2. Hi, this is Darius Barazandeh, and if you'd like more of this type of content and live daily energy help, We have Monday through Thursday live daily energy calls with some of the world's greatest healers, teachers, and masters, where they will read your energy, answer your questions, and even provide deep one-on-one clearing help. And every day there's a brand new soul healing activation. You can find it all. It's 100% free. It's something we do for the planet, and it is the first link in the description to join our live calls. They are amazing.